Hello and welcome to, well, I guess this is Cabincast Reacts. This is kind of a one-off thing at the moment. I'm Oliver and I'm joined by Jamie.
Hello, you're stuck with me for today.
It's not like that. But yeah, we are here because Tom's having a infernal time with work, so we are unable to continue for now with Jujutsu Kaisen. We will finish it eventually. This isn't coming out as it is for you guys anyway. It'll obviously all come out at once. But for us, we are here with something else today. I don't really know anything about this. I think Jamie just mentioned this in passing a few weeks back.
It was I think a couple months back
A couple
now.
months back,
It was a while.
potentially.
It was from what I know about Lackadaisy, it's another web series similar to Helluva Boss or potentially Be Has Been Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
The setting seems to be a lot more different. So Helluva Boss is more for an older audience. It's much more explicit. This just seems really charming. I'm just gonna hover over the timestamp. I've watched about 4 minutes of it
Mm-hmm.
before I got to the point where I'm gonna stop because this could actually be quite fun to watch. I think you will enjoy this a lot more than how you have Helluva Boss.
Yeah. So yeah, I have not seen anything about it. I've seen like a screenshot. I vaguely know what maybe one of the characters looks like. And that's about it.
But
But yeah.
this is just about half an hour. It's the pilot, so this is
Mm-hmm.
if this does well, then we may get a full series.
Yeah.
Don't know what path it's going to take, because as I say, I only watched 4 minutes of it.
Indeed. So with that all being said, we will get into it. We'll get started. Warning: this film contains occasional flashing lights which may not be suitable for sense. Yep. The depictions of gun violence and alcohol consumption. Viewer discretion is advised. Recommend listening wearing headphones. So let's take it back to the start and get going. Starting in 3, 2, 1, now.
If I remember one thing from when I watched it was the actual animation keeps all of the pencil sketches. Don't
Ah,
know whether
cool.
that's because it's the pilot, but it has that real appeal to me because when I've done sketches, I like to keep the guidelines on.
We need to get you to see Spider-Verse.
I know I really want to see it as well.
We will sort that out. Many rhymes.
You see what I mean about the sketches?
Yeah, that's great.
I really like it.
It is very cool. Very clever wordplay. Lackadaisy? Mississippi. Seems like turn of the century kind of era.
Mm.
Similar era to where the places in Korra are at the very least inspired by.
Yeah.
It's gone well. Hmm. Train! Yeah. So prohibition, I am guessing.
Oh.
Eh, that's not great.
I thought that was a shotgun.
Yeah.
I'd gotten up to the point before the headlights came on.
Okay. A good point to stop. very like 90s Disney sort of, I think 90s kind of era.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that shot
Ah,
of him shooting out the window, and that's about it. Gore's very okay. It was that shot actually. I think.
ah.
Yeah.
For a minute, it looked like Tom from Tom and Jerry.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's not gone great.
Nope. Seems to have caused as much damage as possible.
Yeah. Thereabouts.
So it looks like they're all different species of cat.
Yeah. All types of cat. Hmm.
That's why, but it really bothers me that that shotgun is fully automatic.
It's just not a shotgun.
Apparently not, but it's every part of me looks at that and goes, "That's a shotgun." So watching it go full automatic like a Tommy gun just
Yeah.
gives me more motion sickness than being in VR. If that makes sense.
It does look a little odd though. Yeah. That voice sounds so familiar.
A bit of little ear twitch there when you went to
Yeah,
move. A lot of like
such
cat
a piece of very
mannerisms that
good.
are. When that other one was going around looking to find the power supply.
Yeah, it's good. He's pretty crazy. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. I did mention that he had potentially history or something.
Yeah.
Little Daisy Cafe. and it's won just about.
Yes.
He seems like much more of a tiger than just a cat.
Yes. But then also the other one of that trio looked more tiger-esque.
Okay. Yeah, that's not quite him.
No.
That was smooth.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a great face. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's clicked. I think that belonged to him. That equipment. 'Cause did he say he got like a business?
Yeah, I think he did. Hmm.
I like the styling of the credits.
Yep.
These are nice.
It's again very, very much in the era that it's trying to emanate. So
I thought that had a lot of charm to it.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Like a proof of concept. Like a pilot should be. Not very clear on what the story is, but you definitely get an idea for the characters. It's a lot of cats.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so if I'm getting my history vaguely right. Turn of the century seems like a speakeasy. So, alcohol banned. People have to, get it from other sources, and that led to lots of fighting and gang fighting stuff things. Okay.
Mm. Extra plot on top of the pilot plot.
Yeah, it's explaining a bit more.
Now
So they
this
do have
is
a
very old
comic.
style Disney.
Yeah, it's a rubber band, something like rubber band animation, something like that. Hmm, nice. So there's a comic for it as well, which is very pretty, very prettily drawn. Um, Much more realistic, but still stylized than this is. Um,
So do
yeah,
you think? Oh god, I'm seeing Owl House stuff. This is what. Gotta get up.
yep. Avoid, run away.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I asked if we could do Owl House before Amphibia.
Yeah, no, I get you, I get you.
But no, but back. So do you think the comic came before
Hmm.
the pilot?
Sorry, say that again.
So, do you think the is it this? Oh, is it the? Were you looking at the Lackadaisy website comic?
Yeah, the website comic. Oh, that bit. I think that's probably before. Yeah, but maybe not. I just had a quick glance. So, yeah, Prohibition, 1920. Um, Atlas May says his eatery, the Little Daisy Cafe, as the front for a successful speakeasy called the Lackadaisy. Awesome. Yeah, situated at the mouth of a network of limestone caves, the speakeasy can only be accessed from the cafe by those showing a pin in the shape of a club's card suit. With easy access to illegal alcohol and a steady clientele, business burgeons and Lackadaisy becomes a premier establishment. That's 6 years later, Atlas is mysteriously killed, and management falls to his widow Mitzi. Patronage gradually falls off, bringing it to the brink of collapse, with only a handful of its original crew remaining and doing their best to keep the business alive. There's a band that plays at the club. One of the members is a rum runner, which brings the characters into conflict with others who distill their own whiskey and moonshine. Yeah, no, fun set of characters. Um, it's been going a long time in one way or another. It launched in 2006. Damn. So that's the I guess the original starting bit when it was still a like just a web comic. So wonder if they're like completely converting all of it or if it's a bit different um to what it was initially, but that's certainly interesting.
Because looking at the first bit of the comic, it starts off much differently.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the original comic had its own style as a bit, it seems a bit dark and a bit more realistic, but then when adapting it to animation, they were like, well, we might as well kind of take some cues from the kind of style of earlier animation for the look to it, which certainly fits. Um, but yeah, might have to have a look at the webcomic, 'cause it's really cool, and I think, yeah, has a lot of heart, like you said. Would happily watch some more.
Oh, I got to the bit where he's singing the intro. You know when he was playing the violin on the bridge?
Yeah.
That's actually word for word in the comic.
Ah,
Apart from when he says about when he finishes Mississippi, he's not saying encore to the two doing the grave rob. He's asking to just some random, it's like a security guard on the bridge. He
this
gives
doesn't
him a
surprise
stern
me.
look.
Yeah.
But no, if they follow the comic, it starts off. I think it introduces why they end up. I'm just reading it up. So what I can gather, it shows the family business when it was doing well,
Yeah.
and then I imagine it would explore what went wrong and why they started experiencing trouble and why they
Yeah.
were
That kind of
reverting to
idea.
desperate measures.
Um,
But in the comic, he's as unhinged as he was in the pilot.
mhm. But yeah, this was a lot. That was very fun. It was a lot of fun. Very cool. And we'll look forward to potentially seeing more in the future. But until then, we'll leave this one here. So thank you for listening, and we will see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Cabincast. For more episodes, go to www.cabincast.podbean.com or use the Podbean app. You can now also find us on iTunes and Pocket Casts under Cabincast and on YouTube. The uploads here are quite behind. Finally, you can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Cabincast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.